Being the prequels fans that many of us are, we all know by now that the clone army was massive and naturally was subdivided into many different corps, legions, and battalions. Some of these groups, however, fared worse than others, as seen in the case of groups such as the 182nd Legion, who were completely annihilated and never to be seen again. With that said, there was a specific clone battalion that, despite having all the odds stacked against them, were able to claw their way back to become one of the most notable clone groups in the entire Republic Army. The group I'm of course talking about being the Wolf Pack, also known as the 104th Battalion. Led by the formidable Jedi General Plo Koon and Commander Wolf, the clones of the 104th were originally commissioned as an attack battalion, fighting in many engagements during the early years of the Clone Wars. Although not a particularly large battalion, their numbers weren't anything to scoff at, and they were widely regarded as a sturdy, stable, and reliable cohort of clones. In saying this, however, the good times didn't last long for this battalion, and they were the unfortunate group picked to investigate the suspicious separatist activity in the Abrogado system. This suspicious activity, as many of us know, turned out to be the single most devastating event of the Clone Wars, with the 104th losing all but 4 members, those 4 members of course being Wolf, Sinker, Boost, and Plo Koon himself. Usually, a legion that sustains that many casualties would be completely disbanded. For some reason or other though, the Republic decided to rebuild the Wolf Pack and give them a whole new influx of fresh troops. Wolf and the other survivors, although grateful, were still understandably solemn about the events that had taken place on Abrogado, and subsequently ended up changing the entire design of their armor from the original maroon markings to a dark blue, and then eventually a grey-black color scheme to symbolize the loss of their brothers. As the war progressed, this pretty much entirely new Wolf Pack developed a reputation as a rescue battalion of sorts, always either showing up at the most critical point of the battle only to win it for the Republic, or saving fellow clones and Jedi generals from extremely dire circumstances. The era of the clones, however, was coming to an end, and the 104th, like every legion in the clone army, executed Order 66, killing their Jedi General Plo Koon whilst he was being escorted through the planet of Cato Nemoidia. That said, the 104th had one of the only commanders in the entire Republic Army actively disobey Order 66, defecting with clone captains Rex and Gregor. In my opinion, the Wolfpack were an all-round awesome battalion and were pretty much there when you needed them, ready to extract and save any Jedi or clone that needed it. Although almost being completely wiped out due to circumstances out of their control, they managed to soldier on and become one of the best clone cohorts in the entire army. If you love the Wolfpack like I do, be sure to join our Clone Wars Gmod roleplay server and choose to fight under the 104th banner. Also, because they're one of my favourite battalions, you'll be serving under me, so I hope to see you all there soon. Anyways guys, as always, thanks for watching and I hope to see you in the next video.